Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my daily reading. This is the reading for the weekend, September the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. And what does that mean? It's TGIF! TGIF! Yay! We made it to the weekend. All right, what do we have here? We have pulled the World card, the Nine of Wands card, followed by the Eight of Action. The Eight of Action is actions associated with wands. So we've got wand here. More on that in a couple of minutes. Okay, so since we're ending the week here with the what once was and what now it is type of spread, let's get to it, shall we? Pulling here the World card, we see the beautiful woman in her bubble, in her bubbled world, her world of protection, bubbly, in her lofty world, in her lofty dreams and thoughts. I say her because the figure here is a female, but this can totally apply to male energy too. So I'm also talking to you guys as well, okay? All right, gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, what once was the energy of lofty ideals and lofty thoughts and being in this bubble world. I do get that bubble, the bubble world, the bubble mind. We're like the bubble child, we've been in our bubble, all right, and we've been living in that bubble, and that was the energy that once was. And it sort of reminds me of that very passive energy that's been coming through a few times in this position during the week. Particularly, remember the with this, because the World card is Saturn, as that's an earth element, and then we've got the fire, so it reminds you of the Empress and the Emperor and blah blah blah. You can look at that video like 2 or 3 days ago, whenever that was. But what this card is saying to me is that your bubble is about to get burst, honey. Okay, and I'm not trying to be the one bursting your bubble, but there's no more living in lofty land, like everything, it'll just kind of pan out for itself. That was the energy that was, okay? You were fine for this extended period of time, but things are a-changing, okay? And they're not changing for the worst. Please don't get me wrong. No. There's just a change in energy. There's a change in directive, a change in how we're going to be handling matters, okay? It's a change in our attitude and our outlook. It's a change, okay? So what's going on? What is? So that is the energy, what once was, and now we look at what now is. What now is the Nine of Wands, the energy that brings about conflict and obstacles in our path, okay? But at the same time, the Nine of Wands is saying, don't place obstacles in your path. This is not the time to be lazy. Okay, the Nine of Wands is not a time for you to sit down and take a chill pill or have a rest. This energy is saying you need to be active, okay? The Wands, lots of physical stuff, lots of work-related stuff, workload, just being busy, there's just busy work, there's things going on, but just don't place obstacles for yourself on the road, okay? And the main obstacle that you can place for yourself is putting things off, putting matters off that need to get done. So if you need to get your old diary out, meaning your agenda, your calendar, whatever, or your digital calendar, and you need to start organizing yourself, and you need to start writing up those to-do lists, those tasks, and really slashing through those tasks as you get them done. And that's what you need to do, okay? Because now is not the time to be lazy. You cannot be lazy with whatever it is that you're wanting to accomplish, okay? No time for laziness, all right? Okay. And the thing is that when we kind of lay back and just let things roll over us and we become lazy and we're not taking that proactive, fiery approach, things just sort of keep piling up, and this can lead to a lot of stress, not just mental or emotional stress, but it can lead to physical stress on your body when you let things pile up and then you want to do everything in one run. You know what I'm saying? And you end up literally like spraining or straining a muscle, God forbid, or something like that, or burning yourself out to the point of exhaustion, where you just like, you just can't move at the end of the day. And that's what this card is talking about. This is the energy now, present. And this energy is saying, don't be leaving things to the very end of the week. We are in the weekend, right? And then you want to do it all in one day. And then you end up hurting yourself. Please don't do that, okay? So take this for what it is and start little by little getting, your tasks and things done, and do it in a manner that, you're not going to hurt yourself, literally, please. And you know what I mean. So, apply as you see fit. Same thing goes with business. Same thing goes with work and your sales and whatever. Okay? Got it. Good. 8 of Action. Wands. Okay? And the 8 of Action, this is a fast moving card. This is fire again. Fire. And as an advice, it's an advice and a warning, because it's telling us, things are going to be moving fast. They're coming at you fast, and there's no stopping it. That's what that means, okay? And if I want to read this I don't want to read this whole paragraph thing here, but the very top says it all. There's so much going on right now. I'm not going to read the rest. Sorry. So, there is a lot going on. There's a lot of moving pieces and a lot of details, and things are just coming at you fast, and people may be coming at you with tasks, and people are asking you questions, and they want to process orders, and they want to do all these things, right? Okay, this energy is not moving away. It's not going anywhere. So as an advice is saying, you need to stick with the times. You need to stick with time, in real time. Real time. You need to be in real time with whatever it is that's going on in your life right now, okay? Work in real time, okay? And if you do that, you're able to avoid, this 9 of Wands energy that it just completely wears you out, okay? Now, as a warning, this is saying, let me see, as a warning, it's not stopping, right? This energy is not stopping. It's just going to keep coming at you. But as an advice, then you just have to bring it on. You have to keep chopping away. You need to keep chipping away at the old block. And that's the advice here. With the 8 of Action, you need to keep chipping away at the old block, okay? Be grateful that you have this work. Be grateful that you have all of this going on in your life. And when you have that mental outlook, you're able to approach matters differently, and you're not going to have this fear-based, exhaustive, emotionally tiring energy attached to it. So be grateful of the work that's coming your way and that is in your way, and just chip away at the old block. All right, that's the weekend reading. Chip away at the old block so that you avoid completely physically and mentally exhausting yourself, okay? And you will do fine, because that is the energy now. There's no more being in this pleasant little lofty bubble and things will work themselves out, because guess what? That bubble's been burst, and now it's time to be active, baby. Time to be active. So time to get with the times. Lots of fast moving things going on, my friends. Have a blessed day always. Is the end of our Tarot Oracle reading journey for the week. I look forward to seeing all of you again on Mondays. Thank you for the comments below. I love your comments, so do comment. I try to reply as quickly as I can. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, love from me to you, and I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye.